Hello and welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So the next mission we are going to do is also one of the only episodes in the game that has two missions. In this case, we have to save the people of Brul. So yeah, so we have now joined up with Alicia and indeed. Basically to take down the Imperials in the Mill Plaza.
Breaking the chain of command should at least buy some time for the townspeople to get away.
Alright, I got it. Let's all be careful out there.
So, we are also introduced to another mechanic in the game about damage. So yeah, as I say, I did go over this in the previous episode. When you're crouching, normally, at least in the early stages of the game, you will take less damage. You will still take damage from enemies while you are moving, but you will also take less damage that way. So yeah, and sometimes the enemies will have to reload their weapons. Of course, this is also the same for your characters as well. And I will get to about weapons. The other thing of note is the meter there in the top corner. The to kill is how many shots your gun will take to kill the enemy, for example. So in that case, it would take 7 shots. We only have 5, so we need to use more than one of our scouts that we have currently on the map. So yeah, this mission is a little tougher than the last one. And Alicia's gun pretty much killed him. So yeah. So now let's have Alicia crouch, and then let's see. Do we want to move the watchmen? Maybe. Although having said that, it will make them an easier target as well. So I think I'll just leave him at the back for now and have Welkin and Alicia deal with the other enemies here. So let's see, how many enemies do we have? Well, we have one scout coming out of the woodwork, so to speak. And yes, that will be a big thing in this game as well. Some enemies will actually hide themselves very well indeed, even in the earliest stages, as you saw there. Unless you decide to actually chase them down. Given that I only have 3 CP on me at the moment, I am not going to bother. I am not aiming for high rankage in this rankage, is that even a word? High ranks in this game. So yeah. So indeed, let's shoot that one down, and yeah. Basically, sometimes the enemy will flee as well. Again, your characters can do that as well. I will go over that in a later mission though. But now, yeah. As you can see, the enemy are crouching, thus making it harder to hit them. So it makes it a little tougher there. We don't have a weapon, however, that can break the sandbags just yet. We will be getting one. Oh yes, a pretty powerful weapon indeed in this game. So now I want to move Alicia forward once again. In fact, no, we have them here. Yes, apparently because she is apparently part of the defense force here in Brul. Apparently, Alicia can carry grenades. So yeah, so it looks like we do get them this early in the game. Now, be careful, Watchmen. You're not a member of any so shall we crouch? Yeah, we'll crouch. Yeah, I know what happens too much in this game. So now we have 2 soldiers here. 2 scouts, indeed, but I'll get to that. So yeah, sometimes when you shoot an enemy while they're trying to approach you, without actually doing so, what will happen is that they will actually stop. It doesn't always happen, however, as you will later find out in this game, but normally they will stop. So yeah, especially in the earlier missions. So yeah. I'm not going to go over the things yet. So it looks like we've cleared out the soldiers in this area. So what about the plaza? Well, let's see. You can see an old truck here. And well, I have multiple trucks I'm getting there for supplies. And those red units, those are enemy leaders. If you actually are able to take them down, the enemy will lose CP. So yeah, and that is also true of your leader units in this game as well. So that is good to know when you are dealing with this sort of thing. So I want to go down here, I think, because that guy does look rather tough to deal with. How about you crouch there, Alicia? Okay, maybe not. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm actually going to go up right point blank and shoot him there. There we go. And then, there you see there? That little cracking noise means the enemy's lost CP.
What's that? Sounds like a tank.
So now we're dealing with a tank, and at the current state we have our characters, we cannot do a damn thing against it because it is heavily armoured, our guns are useless against it, and even trying to shoot the Ragnite shell on the back is nigh on impossible with our current weapons, even with Alicia's grenades. So yeah. And as you saw there, it shot a powerful mortar cannon right at the town's watchman, which is not great at all. Yes, I will go over mortars a little later, but yeah, it is very hard to deal with.
Welkin, tank!
That's not good. We're not equipped to take out a tank.
I hate to say it, but we should probably pull out for now. Get off this road and into the alley to the east. It's too narrow for a tank to follow. And try to stay behind cover while moving. One blast from that turret and it's over.
So now we have to escape. And it's not going to be easy because unlike some of the enemy units, a tank can actually shoot a machine gun. So yeah, its blind spot is around the back, so you want to go around there. The scouts shouldn't give you too much trouble here. As I say, just be careful where you aim with them, as I say. And sometimes Alicia will duck. So, with that said, I think I want to crouch here and bring in Welkin, because I think he'll be able to do some damage to those guys. So let's do that then. And, as I say, the blind spot is around the back. Usually the tank's machine gun cannot reach you, which is good, because if I tried to approach from the front, it would be a suicide mission. Yeah, seriously. So now I want to crouch, and indeed, let's see what we have next. Well, we have three soldiers here. This is not going to be great, to be honest, because the watchman is going to be in the way here. Seriously, I might want to use some Ragnade on him in case the tank turns around and actually tries to go for him again, because they did shoot that Ragnite thing, so I don't know if I want to get too close to it, to be honest. You can still use the trees for cover, but that isn't always great here. So yeah. So now what I want to do is I think I want to go to that, eventually go past that soldier on the right who's down there. So yeah, shoot it. Okay, it does do some damage if you try and shoot it from the back. However, it will still try and get you with the mortar. What is interesting with the mortar cannon is that it can take out enemy units as well. If the town watchman dies, then he just pretty much retreats, really. Nothing too hard, really. So yeah, one thing, I'll go over mortars later, actually. Yeah, seriously. So now, we have 4 CP left. Thankfully, the town's watchman is not a lead character, so he doesn't have to worry about dying too much. So let's actually heal ourselves up first, I think. Then go down to that scout on the left, I think. Either that or go past him, I don't know. So yeah, and if we head down here, through the bushes, we will be able to find a way, I believe, out. So let's see where we are in relation to the exit. Well, actually pretty close, but we need to get Welkin there. So yeah, that was my big mistake here. I may want to actually hold here while I get Welkin over there, because, yeah, that scout is still shooting at me. So let's actually have a crouch. Then, let's bring in Welkin. Indeed. So let's send in Welkin. He needs some Ragnid. Pronto. I think I don't want him dying here. Seriously. Stop shooting me in the back, you... Oh, never mind. It's done. We are done with this mission.
Phew. Looks like we shook him. What are you doing from here?
If they're rolling in the tanks, there's not much the town watch can do. We'll try to buy time so everyone can get away. I'll dig in my heels at the main gate and do what I can to stall them.
Okay, I'll head back to my house and grab Isara and Martha, then come back.
Be careful out there, Welkin.